Hello, I am Admirable and joining me tonight is Hildreth. What's up, bro?
Not much, not much. My pie is getting cold.
We are here for the E2F2L Experimental Highlander Cup #1, and this is the grand final featuring SNSD and Colony. Hildreth, bro, give me a rundown of the rosters right here.
Oh god, thrown into the deep end. Well, for Colony we have Mente on Medic, nappr, I don't know, nappr? I'll just call him nappr on Soldier, SabaSaba on Spy, Jormand, the Demo Man, MrLate on Sniper, Zoob, the ex-Yoyotic Soldier on Heavy, Noretus on Engineer, Furbo on Scout, and S3 on Pyro, so some familiar names for me, not for you. But for SNSD, do you want to run down these guys? I think we'll mostly know all of them.
Okay, we've got TheSucker on Medic, everybody loves him. I think that is TviQ on Sniper, I guess, Droso on Scout, who just got cut from Eotech, scandalous. We got Hurri on Spy, Cube playing Pyro, Linus on the Rockets, Thalash as NG, Alex as Heavy with that sick aim, and Hat, Alexander playing the Demo Man. He's the caller as well, right?
Yeah. He's nothing on Cyber though.
He's brave here, and it is SNSD attacking. Gorman gets a first pick there onto TviQ.
That's a dead ringer.
By the Spy, oh why? I'm such a noob, man.
It's a common Highlander strategy to have a dead ringer Spy just out disguised as a sniper, so they think they've killed the sniper, and it's the sniper pops around the corner and headshots you. But
wow, I am being schooled right here. Such a noob. And we do see Colony hold it up from the high ground here. They got Heavy, Medic, and that Wrangler Sentry. It's pretty ember, right?
Well, it's a very debatable weapon. It's one of those weapons. I haven't actually mentioned weapon bans. We've banned a couple of weapons. I can't actually remember all of them, but one of the big weapons we banned was the Enforcer for the Spy. There's a few other weapons. I don't want to list them now because we're in the middle of some action, and Jormand has just gone down for Colony along with nappr, so that's a big part of the defense down for Colony. Though Zoob is just holding on. He just killed AOX, and I called before the game Zoob is going to out heavy AOX if such a thing exists.
Yeah, Had just came in there alone from that top side into the house there, forced Uber single-handedly. That Wrangler Sentry was not looking his way, and neither was the Heavy. He got taken down, but he did take that Uber out of the game, and big advantage right here for you. Take TheSucker sitting at 100%, and he's rallying his players forward right here. They've got Scout on the cart, and they're inching Alex up that slope, but there's a Scout behind. He forces the Uber. I think that was Furbo right there.
Yeah, well played to Furbo. He's a very underrated player actually on Scout. But look at SNSD coming in from the right side, and they've completely smashed Colony. Colony, I didn't like their position. They didn't have an escape route in that little house where they had the sentry, which I'd never like as a medic. I don't know, you know more about me.
Yeah, I just pretend to, but absolutely have to agree that was a real death trap for them there, all or nothing. Heavily committed to that defense, and it looks like they're going to have to give up this second point for free. I imagine this is quite a hard one to hold.
Yeah, I imagine there's some actually, you see where they're trying to set up now, Colony, if they could get a level 3 sentry up there and have a defense prepared early, they could hold this point for like 5-10 minutes. I've done it in public servers with my friends. It's very, very hard to break a defense up there, but luckily for them they've been bought time with this little turntable in this room, which takes a while to turn.
Yeah, I've definitely crossed swords with you on the public servers, man, although my Highlander experience is not as
look at this,
high
look at this.
Oh, there's a big flank going on right here. It's Alex and TheSucker coming through. Forcing over, but he drops Alex. TheSucker, why are you so bad? Oh my god.
I just want you to know, if it had been me, that wouldn't have happened. I just want everyone to know.
We are, of course, only chiding TheSucker. He is a sick medic, but that right there is not going to help his case. It was a nice move getting behind there, but letting the Heavy die, inexcusable, I would say, Dallas. I mean Hildreth. That's a Dallas joke right there.
Oh man, yeah, people say we sound similar.
I'm just trolling.
That's okay, I wouldn't mind being compared to him. He's a sick soldier. I wish I was as good as him as a soldier. They'll be playing Div 1. Back to the game. Colony have got this this defense going, which I was talking about earlier, and now they have it going, thanks to that drop on the AOX, that attack not working, I feel like they can hold this point for a while. We'll see what SNSD can do. They've just sacked Alex. They've actually killed quite a few people from Colony. Numbers on your defense, well, they're very important to have like more than 6 people up at all times. Here comes the Uber.
What's going to be the key to breaking this attack? Are they just going to try and focus down that Wrangler sentry? It takes so much damage. Is that really the best plan of attack?
Yeah, getting it down is the start thing, but it's also about just getting that in there and just threatening that position that they're holding, that defensive position. And look at that, they've done that. They've separated players and they've picked them off by themselves. Zoob's gone down, Mente's gone down. Jorman, the demo man, he's a key player for Colony, he's gone down. MrLate though, sniping droso on the cart. If he can get a few more kills here, might be able to save this point. Well, this point's going to get capped.
We've got Engie in the cut right now. It's Thalash edging his way forward. MrLate has gone down to TviQ right there. And it just looks like it's getting a little scrappy right here from Colony. They've had their defense cracked and they're just sort of throwing players. But we do have Spy behind here. It's Hurri, misses the backstab onto nappr right there. And it is only Furbo denying that cart right now. We've got Demo up top and Pyro as well, but no SG. Will they be falling back and trying to prepare for the next point?
This point looks like to be really choky. This point they just ubered out of here. SNSD, look at the Linus that chasing the medic, doesn't get him. Great defense from Zoob, but they have managed to break out of the choke point. But now they have Uber Colony. They're going to Uber back, and they need to get kills here, as Byte would say. Get kills.
What are they doing? What are they doing? As Byte would say. But
that's
yeah,
what Byte would say. A lot of people die in Highlander. Some kills are more important than others. It's kind of just watching out which kills are important. There are a lot of pointless deaths that don't matter, really, which, like, for example, Hurri going down. But I think Colony are in a good shape here, because they have, they're holding this position well, this little, I don't know what to call this place, yard? House?
I'd call it the yard. The slope.
Yard. Slope.
Whatever.
Holding it well. But SNSD do have the Uber advantage. I think if Colony needs to force them early here. It's a great shot by MrLate on
Oh,
Hurri.
they have been forced actually. Super early Uber right there from SNSD. It's Hat and Alex doing damage here. Hat's still alive. Really nice play from Hat. They're getting right in their faces. He didn't get that many kills.
Yeah, they forced Colony out there. Didn't get the important kills, but they won the ground, which is, I guess, the point of the Uber. It's really weird with Highlander with Ubers. You gotta. Sometimes they're just about kills. Sometimes they're just about winning bits of territory, so they can push that cart a few inches further. But Mente has this Uber with Zoob up top. If you notice, Zoob was eating the sandwich, not throwing it on the floor. He was eating it.
There's been some changes to the sandwich, obviously. Heard or read about Alex complaining, but Medic goes down there. Hat with the stickies onto Mente right there. He's gone down, and that's going to be
unfortunate for Mente, because he didn't see them above them, and he was already below 100 HP. And when stickies come in below 100 HP,
SabaSaba comes in with the response right there, though. Backstab onto TheSucker, and Mente's back up, so that should hopefully stabilise things here. Soob's doing a great job reflecting that damage.
Yeah, this last point is going to be really hard, usually hard to cap, but they're getting it really, really close, and I don't think these spawns are going to come in time. Are they? nappr goes down.
Yeah. No dice right there.
They were just out of time, and I don't think that's a good enough time to break down SNSD. Colony needed to really hold it for something like 12 minutes to stand a chance. 7 minutes 20 is just not going to do it.
Yeah, as a total Highlander noob myself, I'm not ashamed to say, can you break it down for me? Like, what were the weaknesses in the defense there? Obviously, it's the pressures on the defenders, as they have that defender's advantage, but if it was you, what would you have done differently for Colony right there?
Well, at the moment I kind of play Highlander in UGC in the American League, and for defense it's kind of accepted that you can't really hold 1 point forever. Like, they tried to hold the first point for as long as they possibly could, but that just meant SNSD could take the second for free, and they tried to do the same with the third point. They gave up the grounds pretty easily in the end, but they didn't get a decent defense on last, so they lost a lot of time, and you'll see SNSD will probably lose this first point in a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, but SNSD will be banging prepared on the third point or second point, or last point if it goes to it, with a long defense. It'll be really hard to crack. That's basically all it is. In Highlander, you just gotta, when you lose a point, you just gotta build back on the next one and not overcommit.
It's like Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away and know when to run. But we're going live again here, and this is SNSD on the defense right here, playing it quite far back. It's Hat trying to do most of the damage here, going toe to toe with his opposite number, Jorman. And Hat does survive on 6 HP, he goes down though, and Uber is forced here, bombing from nappr right there.
I love those rollers.
Where is mente right now? I'm trying to find.
He's just going to be hiding the spawn, I guess.
Yeah, it's that standard, he's got his Uber right now, and it'll be onus on the attackers right here to see if they can crack this defense. TviQ is watching those spawn doors though right now, he's got sight onto that medic, waiting for him to peek around the corner there. But it's MrLate getting the first headshot on the Linus, and so many players in the cart right now for Colony. Trying to work their way up that slope, and the Uber has been popped. They're chasing down Alex right here. TheSucker is in a pretty poor position, but done a great job, because Colony are running scared right here. Even when they have Uber, they don't commit for the frags, they go for that sentry instead. And that is Uber advantage again to you. Check. What do you think about that, Hildreth?
Well, that's the difference between SNSD and Colony. SNSD, vastly experienced 6v6 players. Colony is sort of like your pub stars. You know, they're players which don't really have much 6v6 experience apart from zoob, and they got out position there a bit. They did get the point, but SNSD, they split their defense so that you can either focus on the sentry or you can focus on the combo. Colony didn't do that. They put all people in one place and they got crushed on the first point. That's the difference. Look at SabaSaba though. Oh, he got unlucky there. He came in behind AOX. AOX just managed to turn around in time.
That's very true what you said about the two different styles in defense. I'm having my eyes open here constantly. I'm really excited about Highlander myself. I know I've just been a 6v6 stalwart for so long, but haven't played a few games on TF2 lobby, etc. I know that's probably not the high level of Highlander, but I really enjoyed it, and I can see there's a lot of love in the community for Highlander, especially from the pub players.
Fast, even though you'd say 6v6 is definitely the competitive game in TF2. Highlander is really growing, so it's going to be around. It's not going to go away. But that's not a bad thing.
Absolutely, any TF2 is better than no TF2. And again, Type trying to. Oh, Uber's forced here for both sides actually. As Colony were trying to cut that slope, Type Ubered first, and now they're leading with the heavy on the Uber here. I don't agree with that in sixes, but maybe that works in Highlander. I don't want my faster damage dealing classes to be trying to chase down frags right here. But they have got position, and they are slowly edging that cart forward. There is a spy versus scout battle going on behind them, but it's heavy on heavy that's the focus of the action right here. And Alex goes down to Zoob's minigun, with a little help from his friends, of course.
Zoob too strong, I called it. Zoob is actually having the best game in terms of frags for Colony, but look at the timer. They've lost 3 minutes just trying to get 1.5 points. They've finally got the ground they needed, but they're going to have to go through this defense I talked about. This is going to be really tough for Colony. And look at this from Linus, a triple kill there on Zoob, nappr and Jormund.
Yeah,
it's just
Linus
going to buy them more time because it's 90% Uber.
Oh my god! Did you see that backstab? SabaSaba just comes up there onto TheSucker. From nowhere, a crowd of red bodies, one turns blue and takes out the medic. Oh my god. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, man, but this game is exciting.
It's cool, man, because that's exactly what Colony needed. They needed that, like, you're the analogy man here, I'll let you think of one.
Like a hot knife through TheSucker's back. Oh, he took it in the spot right there.
Needs a hot knife through his back. Maybe they needed that like TheSucker needs a woman, but that's a much better one. But look at it, they've got the second point for free, and now actually I feel they have a chance here in this match. I'm quite surprised. This one kill can change a game.
Yeah, aggressive positioning right here from Zoob. He's leading the charge on that high ground and just forcing all of SNSD out right here. And in terms of time left, there's 3 minutes on the clock right here to
look
get
at that
2
jump
points.
from Jormund. Killing TheSucker, that is a huge kill there. They're going to get this third point and they're going to be pushing into last with full Uber advantage. We could see an upset here.
Uh-oh. I like upsets.
Definitely do. They're in on this last point. They just need to get that Uber, and they need to start getting some frags now, the important classes. The kite is far away from being capped though. They just need to keep pushing the cart and get some kills. I'm not sure if they're doing that.
Forced the Uber right there, but then he took down the Pyro and he's picked up that big health kit in the corner. And he is back in the game. But so many players down right now for SNSD. Only 3 players up. It's Alex, Droso and
Gonna
Cube.
get some spawns. Hat's gonna spawn. They need to kill Hat.
Cube's gonna go huge. Top of Linus Pyro right here. Gets the heavy. Ooh, Hat comes in just in time with the sticky. You called it, bro.
The cart isn't quite there yet, but they have got Hat. It's all about these spawners. Can they go huge? The sucker with his Ubersaw? Or the overdose? Goes,
oh
yes.
wow.
It's
Getting blocked right here. Only the sucker stands between the SNSD and defeat, right?
Oh, wow.
So many red players coming in right now, and it is the scout Furbo doing work, who holds his own right there against a sea of red players, and they're going to take that first round. I don't know how does the scoring work, man.
You couldn't tell it from being a guy that doesn't watch much Highlander, but that is a huge win. That's something I've not seen before for at least a year and a half. Colony beating SNSD on this map, and I think they've misunderstood the rules a bit, because it's not meant to be A, B, B, A.
Is it just played once?
Yeah, it's just best of one. Maybe they're waiting for the STV. I'll just go confirm, because I'm actually supposed to be an admin. Herp.
Okay, well I'll do a little outro then. Assuming that we're getting the rules correctly, I have been Admirable, and with me has been Highlander's favourite, Hildreth.
I wouldn't say favourite.
And this has been map 1 of SNSD versus Colony in the E2L Highlander Experimental Cup, and that is 1-0 to Colony right here. Unexpected. See you on map 2, guys.